What up, YouTube? It's your boy Jtunes, and welcome back to another Mega Team to Glory, guys. Welcome back to another FIFA video. Hopefully, you all are doing well. And before we get into anything, guys, I want to wish you guys a happy new year. Hopefully, you guys had fun going into 2018. Hopefully, 2018 is going to be incredible for you guys. I just want to take the time right now to go ahead and thank you guys so much for all the support throughout the year so far, and also, of course, in 2017. Hopefully, it continues in 2018. You guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you guys so much for the support and also the advice, honestly, when it comes to FIFA. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys had an amazing party in between into 2018. I didn't party too much this year, but either way, guys, we're gonna go ahead and jump right into some FIFA gameplay here, guys, and see where we place for the weekend. So let's go ahead and jump into our first match here, and we can see where we place, and I can give you thoughts on my team. All right, guys, so in the last episode, I was talking about selling right guard and making moves, and maybe the first couple of games that we had, we were 8-2 if I'm not mistaken. And I, you know what, after recording the video and uploading and stuff, I was thinking, you know what, I'm gonna give right guard a chance. I usually don't change my team during weekend league. Once I have my team, I usually play all my games with that team, and then if I'm, if it doesn't do well, then we'll get rid of it and rebuild for the next week. So I decided to keep right guard. I haven't made any moves when it comes to my team, but we do get into this game with the same exact team we have. We have Rio in the back. We have right guard back there. I do have Valencia at right back. I'm using Alexandro. In our midfield, we got Vieira. I was using the lone one for the 20 games, and then I went back to mine. Who else do I have? I was playing Martial as well. Costa. Who else do we have? Alessandrini, Mbappe, and I think that's pretty much it, right? I think that's everybody. Yeah, I think that's everybody, right? Yeah, and then De Gea and net, of course. I think that's everybody. And then, of course, we have Lozano, Promise, and Bergkamp on the bench, which, guys, Bergkamp comes in and does save me quite a bit. Well, in like 2 games he saves me, in other games he doesn't do anything. I honestly didn't use a lot of Bergkamp this weekend, and to be fair, I really don't like his card. He seems a little bit slow, and he also seems out of position. Again, he does save me in a game or two this weekend, or this past weekend, and it helped, but it wasn't good enough for Bergkamp. So I don't think I'd be getting a Bergkamp anytime soon for the team. Really didn't like his prime loan card, to be honest. But besides that, everything else didn't really, I mean, it went well, but it didn't go that well. And what I mean is, you guys, of course, are seeing the goals here and that we can score goals. But in a lot of these games right there, guys, that goal that, like, De Gea popped it, I don't even understand how. I don't get it. I don't get it, but it does go in somehow. Whatever. They bring it back 1-2, and then we get ourselves a great through ball here to Lozano. Now, Lozano's new card, guys, the one that we got in our rewards, is incredible. Incredible. He feels rapid as hell, and he does well. But like I was saying, I know you guys are seeing the goals here and that we are scoring goals, but with this squad, for some reason, throughout this weekend league, I was missing a lot. Now, it could have been me. It could have been, not playing well for this weekend or whatever, but there was a lot of opportunities that I was taking that I was missing out in a lot of games, which eventually does end up costing us some games, and it cost us some games also in the beginning of the Foot Champs run that we started off, right? We went 8-2, and now we're on our next set. We do come against a very, very strong team here, as you guys can see. Honestly, when I saw that team, I was like, bro, I'm in trouble. That Ronaldo up top is going to murk us. But we do well right here to get ourselves a goal early in the game there with Mbappe. But like I said, guys, you guys are seeing the goals, but I was missing a lot. I was missing a lot of goals with Alessandrini. Who else was missing quite a bit? Mbappe would score. I don't know, man. Like, Mbappe did really well for us. Alessandrini was missing quite a bit. Costa, some games seemed like he was in the match. Other games he seemed like he wasn't even there. Martial actually did really well for us playing in that midfield. Again, I did build the team for this weekend to play the 4-2-3-1 and ended up playing the 4-1-2-1-2 the whole time. I did go into the 4-2-3-1 every now and then. There you can see Bergkamp does come back in this match to save us, to tie it up. We do go to extra time. My opponent puts one in there with Sane to make it 2-3. But like I was saying, I built the team to play the 4-2-3-1, and And I end up playing a lot of the 4-1-2-2. I've been playing the 4-1-2-2 all year, of course, going into other formations when need be. But I don't know if I should be building for the 4-2-3-1, right? Because last weekend, during the Christmas weekend, I was coming up against a lot of the 4-2-3-1. I thought that was going to be what everybody was going to be starting to run. So I was like, you know what, let me build for it because I wasn't built for it the weekend before. But this weekend, I think I saw the 4-2-3-1 maybe once or twice, to be 100% honest with you. We do end up going into pens here, guys. Pens have been... Oh, that's another thing I want to talk about. We're not even talking about this here. There's a lot of games that happened throughout the weekend that I was also missing pens. This is the first weekend. I haven't lost in pens in a long time, or when I get a pen inside the box, it's usually a goal. This weekend, I missed so many pens during matches that it actually irritated the hell out of me. But like I was saying, that's a whole nother thing. We are in pens in this game, but I'm missing quite a bit. I don't know if it was Mbappe or Alessandrini. Alessandrini, I think, is great playing at cam. I don't know if he's good playing striker. I like him at cam. I don't like him as striker. Off the bench, he's incredible, but I don't know if I should have him as a striker. So what we might end up doing is trying to figure out a way to use Mbappe, get another striker next to Mbappe, and probably keep Costa for temporarily until we can get like a Del Piero or somebody rapid that can play cam for us. But right now, not really enjoying the team at all. And again, it's because I'm not really finishing up top. And that could be me, or it could be the players. I don't know. But things like missing goals like that and having so many shots on target and things like that and not scoring was really, really irritating me this weekend. As you guys can see there, the stats. We do have quite a bit on target and not getting as many goals. Again, that could be my aiming or just having a bad weekend or whatnot. I also was trying different custom tactics. I was trying my brother's custom tactics for a couple of games. Didn't really like them. Went back to my custom tactics. Alright guys, now that we've talked about our attack, and of course you guys are all seeing the gameplay in the background. We're not really talking about the gameplay, but I'm just giving you my thoughts on my team and things that were irritating me and things that need to be improved in my opinion for next weekend. We talked about our attack. Our midfield was solid. Our midfield was pretty awesome, to be real. Patrick has been great for us. Martial in the midfield did pretty well for us. And Bakayoko is good. And the only reason Bakayoko is good, he's not really good going forward, right? But he's incredible in defense. He does his job, and he has the height on him. So I'm liking Bakayoko, and if we can make some changes to improve the midfield just a little bit more by getting an actual CM that would fit into the team, I think the team will play a little bit better with Patrick, but Bakayoko and somebody else. I'm thinking Pogba maybe back in the midfield. Those three in the midfield I think would be incredible. My midfield wasn't really a problem for me, nor did it really affect me much, right? Like I said, Costa is a midfielder, and he was here and there, but Costa's a different story because he's more of an attacking player, right? So, like, our CMs did well for us. I liked them. They played well. Now we move into our attack, guys. Now, you guys told me to get Valencia, and I do like Valencia. Valencia is a little bit slower than Walker, and I am a little bit used to having that pace, a little bit more pace out on in that right back position, which is something I had to get used to. But Valencia is incredible. He does a lot from that full back position, which is incredible. So I'm liking Valencia. I wish I could get his inform to try him out. I don't really know. Actually, you know what? I want to see real quick while we're sitting here talking about this. Valencia's inform card. I don't know how much pace it goes up. It goes up by 2. So it would be a little bit quicker, but that card on the PS4 is going for 740,000 coins. Way too many coins to be paying for a fullback that is not really an icon. But I don't know. Maybe that card would be incredible. Maybe in the future we can get that. But I am enjoying it. Again, just had to get used to him having less pace than what I'm used to back there. When it comes to our midfield, Rio I quite enjoy. I've had Rio now for 2 weekends, and I like him quite a bit. And I don't think I'd be changing Rio for a while. Of course, it is his prime card as well. And I know a lot of pros and a lot of other people are using the card, and they really, really enjoy it. So I know the card is great. And it's been decent for me as well, and I've enjoyed the card. The one center back that I am not liking whatsoever, and we talked about this in the last episode, and I'm going to talk about it again, because Rijkaard, I don't know what it is about Rijkaard. Rijkaard, I don't know, man. He does he does great things, but also a lot of weird things happen with right guard. When I had Eric Bailly back there, and I had Boateng, a couple of times things take deflections off of the center backs, or it goes through the legs of the, people score sometimes through the legs of your defender, but it happens a lot with right guard. Also, he likes to, like, pop forward a lot. It's really, really weird. Him and Rio this weekend kept on, like, switching who wanted to go forward, and maybe it's because I'm using two medium side by side that I'm not liking right guard, but I'm not enjoying right guard's card at all. I didn't really, throughout all of the games this weekend that I did play, I didn't go, oh my God, like, sometimes you have those plays and you're like, man, that player just saved me. Oh my goodness, that player's incredible. I had none of those moments with right guard. It was more like, oh my God, I'm about to get scored on with right guard. Or like he's going to make a mistake and we're going to get scored on. So not really enjoying the right guard at all. We did give him a full weekend, so we're going to end up selling right guard. I am thinking about making a couple of moves into the striker position, into the midfield position, and then I'm thinking about either going back to Eric Bailly or maybe even trying Sergio Ramos to replace him. Now, if we replace Sergio Ramos, that means I would have to go with Jordi, or I would have to go with Carvajal. I don't know if I want to go with Carvajal. I probably won't go with Carvajal. So if we do bring on Sergio Ramos, and I did ask this on Twitter, and you guys said that Ramos is incredible, maybe you guys can help me down below and let me know what your thoughts on it as well. People are saying Ramos is incredible in this game. Now, I don't know, because I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't played with Ramos at all this year. I've played against him, and he's a pain in the butt to play against, but I haven't played with him, right? So you guys can let me know down below. I am thinking about going with the Sergio Ramos with Rio in the back for us, and then again Jordi would be there, so Alessandro would go away. And I don't know how I feel about Alessandro. He's great, but I don't know if I like him more than I like David Alaba, or if I like Alaba more, to be honest. Again, since we've had Alessandro, we haven't had the best finishes, and we have lost a couple of games, and when I had David Alaba, we did really, really well with him, right? So yeah, I don't know which player I like there, or maybe I was just having a bad weekend, so I can't, like, blame players, right? It could have been me. But either way, right guard for sure is coming off the team. We're going to be making moves into that striker position. Now, what I'm thinking about striker position is getting an icon striker. I'm thinking about picking up El Matador for the striker position next to Mbappe. That's what I'm thinking. But you guys can let me know down below. So I'm thinking about selling right guard. If we sell right guard, I know prices seem like they're tumbling right now, so I don't know how many coins we're going to get for right guard nowadays. I'm sure they're selling because of Team of the Year that's coming up in I don't know if it's going to come out this week or next week. It's coming out sometime in January, or when they're going to do it. They could do it at the end of the month as well. But I know, like, the market and players, the crash is probably going to start happening here soon. So sell right guard. If we sell right guard and I have enough coins, I'm going to try to get El Matador for the striker position. The midfield position, like I said, I'm thinking about picking up Pogba again. So it'll be El Matador added to the team. It'd be Pogba. We'll take a look at what the team will look like afterwards, after we get through the games. But it would be El Matador, Pogba, and then in the center back role, or in defense, it would be either Sergio Ramos and Jordi Alba with Rio and Valencia, or we go back to like an Eric Bailly and just run Rio, Alessandro, Eric Bailly, and Valencia, which we could do and we know works. So it all just depends, or maybe there's another center back out there, guys, that you think is really, really good that we can try to maybe get to replace right guard. You guys let me know down below what you guys think and give me some advice and some help on picking these players. Now, like I said, I'm thinking all about the Lord, Pogba, and Sergio Ramos. Those are the three that I'm thinking. If Ramos doesn't happen, the two main players that I do want to go after is El Matador at striker, and of course, Pogba for the midfield, because I just feel like the height Pogba is going to bring to the midfield. Also, he has some type of defensive stats on him as well. And with Bakayoko and Patrick in that midfield, I feel like that midfield would be very, very solid until we can get into another icon like Petit or something. I feel like those three would be great and would have a lot of height in that midfield as well. Petit or Hullet would be incredible, but I can't afford Hullet and like his prime card anytime soon. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. As you guys can see, we do have a pretty we do score some games, and then this was just a pretty easy match here. As you guys can see, our opponent did get 2 red cards in this match, and we're able to put in 8 goals on him. So not doing too poorly in the next couple sets of games that we have here, but also not happy with the performance over the entire weekend. Like I said, it might have been team, and maybe it was my play as well, but I don't know. I didn't enjoy the team, and when I don't enjoy my team, or when I get bored of my team, the games don't feel fun to me. And over this weekend, and also it could have been because of the holidays or whatever, over this weekend the games were not fun for me to play. I was not enjoying playing the game, so I do want to change the team up. And again, that right guard card I just didn't like, and I know a lot of people enjoy them, and people have done really well with them. I just don't enjoy the card personally, and again, it could be because I'm running 2 medium side by side, and maybe that doesn't work. I don't know. Either way, guys, we get into the next match here. 9 minutes in, good little 1-2s there to find Alessandrini. He does get the goal there to put us up by a goal 10 minutes in. Another thing as well is, I asked on Twitter, and I asked you guys, like, how many goals you guys are conceding per game. And a lot of you guys were like, oh, I'm conceding 1 or 2 on average per game. I'm getting scored on quite a bit, and it's making me mad. That's another reason why I want to change my defense. I don't know what it is in this FIFA, guys. I can't get defending. I try to be passive. It doesn't work. I'm aggressive. It's not working. Something has to give eventually, but it's something I have to work on, and something I'm going to work on really hard this coming up weekend. I'm going to practice the hell out of the game whenever I get the opportunity to. But that's been another issue with me basically all years. I'm getting scored on quite a bit. I want to say on average, I get about 2 goals scored on me per game, which is not ideal at all. I want to be getting 1 goal, if any, goals scored on per game. As you can see right here, guys, we took a lot of shots on target, and we only got 4 goals. That needs to improve for sure. All right, guys, we're 14 wins, 23 games remaining. We're going up against the 4-3-3-4 here, the attacking. I think he changes his formation in game. I can't really remember, so many people changing their formations, but I think he changes his formation in game. We do get a goal here real early in the match, 2 minutes in, and this is something to be said. Like last weekend, not as much, maybe the weekend before, when I would score a goal early, I don't know, guys, like this past weekend was really weird for me. I felt like I was up by 2 goals, or I was up by 3 goals, or I was up by a goal, and I would feel like I was going to lose every single match. I'm being honest. Maybe it's because of the 8-2 start. Maybe because I didn't really enjoy right guard back there. I never felt confident in winning any of my matches this weekend, and it's probably been probably had 1 or 2 weekends like that where I didn't feel confident that I was going to win my matches at all. I had no confidence whatsoever that I was going to win my matches. No matter if I was up by 4 goals, if I was up by 3 goals, I had no confidence at all, and that could be all team. Other weekends, guys, I'd go by a goal, and I'm like, all right, I got this. But every team I would see that I'd come up against, I'd be like, oh man, we could lose this one. And that's something like I felt kind of last year going into the games. I didn't have the confidence. And maybe it's because of the team, and once we change things up to what I want to change it to, maybe it will improve my confidence going into this weekend coming up. But as you guys can see there, look how many shots we have on target with only 4 goals. Something has to give, and I feel like we do need to get a striker, and we're going to make those moves to do so. The next match we come up against is the 4-3-2-1 here. Basic team, very strong team. The Bundas trio, then we have the Serie A trio with Boateng and Nainggolan in that midfield. 2 of the most dangerous players and 2 of the best players, I think, in FIFA 18 for your midfield. Vidal and also Nainggolan. Very strong team here. All right, guys, they do call the pen here, but let's be honest. I already had made the move. Patrick was already like on the ground, and then his player runs into me and they call the pen. I don't know if that's really a pen. I don't know if that'd be called in real life, but the game calls it. I dive the right way. It goes through his legs. Close your legs, bro. It goes through his legs, boys. It goes through his legs, and they score. They score a goal. So yeah, not very happy with that. We're down by a goal here. We tie it right back up in the 85th minute here, guys. So we are 2-all. Promise does come in to do. Promise is another card that I enjoyed, but I enjoyed Lozano a lot more coming off the bench. In the 87th, guys, we make it 2-3. It looks like we can get this win here, but of course, no. We get burned. Right guard gets burned there by a player that has literally no stamina. Does take a deflection, goes to Alessandrini, and then we go into pens, guys. And then we take this into extra time, all the way into pens. We're in pens, and yeah, he's gonna, of course, he's going to choose the right way and actually get his hands to it. I then choose the right way as well. We just have to score to tie this up, and hopefully we can stay into this, and we do tie this right back up. Pens has been weird this week. This past weekend it was very, very weird for pens for me. Like I said, in games or even when it does come to pens, just not the best, to be fair. Again, usually I'm pretty good at pens. Again, maybe the confidence thing is where the problem was this weekend, guys. I just wasn't confident in anything I was doing while playing. It's 3-all, as you guys can see. He's up to the spot. We do finally save it here. Feeling confident right here? No, not really. It's 3. Can I score? No, because he chooses the right way. Of course he chooses the right way. It's still 3-all. We've both missed 2. He scores it, guys, and we have to score ours. Otherwise, it's over. And can we do it? Bakayoko to the spot, and he puts it in, boys, to tie, or excuse me, to tie. Yeah, it's tied up. It's 4-all right now. My opponent, Alaba. I thought he was gonna go down the middle. He scores it. I really thought he was gonna go down the middle. Like 100% thought he was going down the middle, and then it does slide in. Alexandros just creeps in there. Luckily, it's 5-all. Boateng goes to the same spot, bro. He keeps going to the same spot. And now looking at this, I'm like, why didn't I change? Why didn't I change where I was going? I decide to change where I was going that time, and he blocks it, and he wins the game, guys. So that is going to be an L. If I'm not mistaken, that is our 3rd L or maybe 4th L of the weekend league up to this point. Yeah, so we lose in pens. That's horrible. Look at the shots. He actually had a whole bunch of shots. Luckily, you know, we took it to pens and it could have been 50-50. He won it. Now, after this here, guys, it all goes downhill, for weekend league for me. We had 15 wins with 21 games left. I'm showing you this now because there's no point in showing all the rest of the gameplay. I ended Gold 1 because I chose to end Gold 1. Things didn't start going so well for me. They were actually going pretty poorly, to be 100% honest with you. After that loss, I started losing. I think it was every other game. There was times that I lost 3 games in a row and things like that. But it was New Year's Eve. I was still playing weekend league, so I decided, you know what? Team of the Year is coming up. We get the 2 ultimate packs for staying Gold 1. As you can see, we got 25 wins. We played 35 games. We had 5 games remaining. If I would have played them, I would have got 29. Elite is great. We've gotten Elite every single weekend since I started playing, since FIFA 18, basically. So I thought, because of Team of the Year coming up, I thought Gold 1 for those ultimate packs would be better than getting 1 ultimate pack and also a Team of the Week, which I've gotten nothing out of the Team of the Week packs all year. So we end 25 games, 25 wins with 5 games remaining. Again, I could have got it, guys. Maybe I made a poor decision on doing it. This is probably the first time that I've ever actually done it, where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to keep the Gold 1 to get those, the better packs, basically, for the upcoming Team of the Year, which I'm hoping comes out this weekend. I don't know if it's been announced or not. Maybe you guys know. You can let me know down below. I don't know if it's been announced, but I know last year it was around, what, January 9th, I think it was. I think it was January 9th it was that it started. So it might start on January 9th again, or it might start earlier. Whatever it is, I want those packs to be able to maybe get a Team of the Year, if at all possible. So I decided to stay at 25 wins instead of playing the last 5 games. And also, it was New Year's, and I wanted to spend time with my family and chill out for a little bit. So, and I wasn't doing really good as well. And I really wasn't enjoying the games either because of the team. So I was like, you know what? All these factors, I'm done at Gold 1. I'm happy with it. So that's what I decided to do, guys. Let me know where you place down below. as well for your weekend league if you were able to play it. All right, guys, so our team right now is looking something like this. Of course, I've taken out Sandini, putting him on our bench. Martial's on our bench as well. And I want to change 3 positions on the team. Right guard will be sold. With the money from right guard, like I was saying throughout this video, I want to get Pogba for that midfield. I think he's going for 300,000, maybe less by now for that midfield. So I want to pick him up. And I also do want to pick up El Matador. Now, his 90 card I'm looking right now on the PS4 is going for 1.1 million coins, which we won't be able to afford. But if I go with his, I think his 87, yeah, his 87 rated card has 91 pace on it. 87 dribbling, 86 shot. He does have that 3-star weak foot, and he does have 73 passing on it, but it's going for about 600,000 coins, 650,000 coins right now. So if I was to pick up his medium card, right, his middle card, and throw him in there, and then Pogba in the midfield, I feel like I'd be stronger up front, right? We would have a lot more pace up front. I feel like his finishing is incredible. I've come up against him a lot in the weekend league, and he's destroyed me. His finishing's at 90 with nothing on him. So I think Hernandez would be great for the team, and I think bringing Pogba, which brings height and some defensive stats and also shooting, right, because I think Pogba's a 4-4 as well, to that midfield would be incredible with Patrick, Bakayoko, Pogba, and then El Matador up top with Mbappe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Again, if we have extra coins, I'm thinking Sergio Ramos. If we get Sergio Ramos, we sell Alexandro and get Jordi back there. So it would be Ramos. De Gea would stay in net. It would be Ramos, right? Ramos would get the links there. We bring Jordi on. Bam. Done. So that's what I'm thinking. You guys can help me out down below on what you think we should do with our team. And yeah, either way, guys, we stayed gold 1 for the week. We get extra packs. Team of the Year's coming out. And honestly, it was New Year's and I was playing bad, so I said hell with it. Let me know where you guys placed for your weekend league. Hopefully you guys all got Elite 1 or Top 100. Let me know down below where you guys placed. And I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces, babe.